and welcome to Team Denmark versus Team Croatia. We'll be starting with the lineup for Team Denmark today. Pitching, number 60, Valdemar Terkelsen. In center field, number 20, Martin Simonsen. Left field, number 50, Freddy Terkelsen. First base, number 2, Daniel Julian. At shortstop, number 66, Tobias Homeland. In right field, number 94, Alex Wong. At third base, number 98, Alexander Lauritsen. At second base, number 35, Magnus Kirstein. And catching, number 30, Jan Weikart. They'll be playing against Croatia. Denmark is coming into this game undefeated, while Croatia finished second place in Group C. Both are in the top 6. Leading off for Croatia, number 7, Jurka Udenok. First pitch strike for Valdemar Terkelsen. And a ball high. Count is 1-1. A swing and a miss. The count is now 1-2. Ball high, trying to get him to chase. Count is 2-2. And first strikeout of the day for Valdemar Terkelsen. Denmark now has 1 out. That's a good C for a high first ball. He almost went for that one, but we see a called strike. Count is 1-1. So we saw an off speed from Valdemar Terkelsen. The batter Luca waited on the ball, but still managed to hit a ground out to shortstop. Denmark has 2 outs. Next up for Croatia, Mirza Nuhonik, number 1. He'll swing through the first pitch, 0-1 count. Off speed is high, 1-1. And he'll chase the high one. Count is now 1-2. And the second strikeout for Valdemar. Denmark comes into bat. And the starting lineup for Croatia is starting in center field, number 7, Jurka Judovic. At third base, number 19, Luka Rilovic. Left field, number 1, Mirza Nuhonik. Catching, number 5, Marko Ivancic. First base, number 13, Mace Balint. Shortstop, number 4, Ivan Sokol. Second base, number 9, Denis Kostic. Designated player, number 11, Vladimir Hayek. Right field, number 12, Marko Kenslovac. And pitching, number 6, Christian Belas. Valdemar will lead off. And a called for a strike. Ooh, a far hit from Valdemar. And it's over! Valdemar makes easy work of his first at-bat of the day. Just barely over the fence, but a good one at that. Denmark will take the lead, 1-0. And next up, Martin Simonsen, number 20. We now have 2 strikes. And he waits on it. It's looking foul. Will it be out of play? Still in play. Nice effort by the right fielder from Croatia. Count will remain 0-2. And Martin will strike out. A very nice low inside pitch by the Croatian pitcher. Next up is Freddie Turkelson. High pitch for ball one. And another high one for ball two. That one looked close, but it is another called ball. Count is 3-0. Pitchers come back. We're now at 3-1. Freddie's looking to hit here. And it looks like it'll be in the gap. Will he make it to 2? It'll be close. A stand-up double for Freddie Turkelson. Freddie is on the leaderboard for on-base percentage and probably a few other categories as well, so this will only see him going up. Next up we have Daniel Yulinan, also known as Charlie. A nice first pitch strike from Czech pitcher. Okay, that one looked like waiting on the call there. Okay, that one was also a ball. Hard to see from up here. We count up the count at 1-1. Bayless is ahead with a 2-1 count, or 1-2. Coming back with a 2-2 count. We'll see what he has. And a hit by pitch. First base is open, so we'll still remain first and second. There's one out, and next up to bat is Tobias Homeland. And a first pitch strike. There's a 1-1 count. Runners on first and second with one out. He's looking to score someone. Inside, so now we have 2 balls, 1 strike. looks out of play from here, and it's out of play. Count is 2-2. And it's a no-doubter. A 3-run homer for Hørsholm. Denmark will now take the lead 4-0. And next up, Alex Wong. Croatia has 1 out. And a nice first pitch strike for Belas. Ooh, a nice hit by Wong. Let's see. At the fence. Well played by the Czech center fielder. That was Jurka Jurovic, number 7. A very nice play, tracked to the fence. We're now at a 0-2 count for Alexander Lauritsen. Croatia has 2 outs. And a wild pitch. We're now at 1 ball, 2 strikes. Another high pitch, 2 balls, 2 strike. And a strikeout, Croatia will return to bat. And leading off for Croatia, we have number 5, Marko Ivancic. Count is 2 balls, no strikes. And Valdemar gets him to chase the high one. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And third strikeout of the day for Valdemar. Next at bat for Croatia is number 13, Macha Balint. And a first pitch strike inside. Another looking strike. The count is now 0-2. I believe he holds. No, and I don't think they'll check either. The count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a looking strike 3, low inside. 4th strikeout of the day for Valdemar Turkelson. Next up for Croatia is number 4, Ivan Sokol. Team Denmark has 2 outs. And it's long and foul. 1 strike. And the off speed. Shortstop's not able to secure it, and Croatia gets their first runner on the board. Team Denmark has 2 outs, so we're looking to get an out at first or second to end the inning. Now up to bat is number 9, Dennis Kostic. Another high pitch. We have a 2-0 count. He finally chases the high one. We have 2 balls, 1 strike. called strike. The count is 2-2. A called strike 3. Denmark will return into bat. Score remains Denmark 4, Croatia 0. Leading off for Team Denmark, Magnus Kirstein, number 35. And first pitch is high. Magnus is looking to slap here, put something in play. He's definitely got speed. Swing and a miss. Count is 1-1. And we have ball 2. Croatia's got a pretty standard defense for Kirstein. Might be tough to get him out if he gets one up the middle. And another high one. We have a 3-1 count. And the count is now full. Called high. We have a walk. Kirstein takes first base. There are no outs. And next up we have Jan Wijkaard, number 30. It's hard to know what Denmark will do next. We know that Magnus is quick on the bases. There might be a play on. We see a bit of a shift from the second baseman. And he gets the bunt down. Ooh! And it's misplayed at third base. And we now have runners on first and second. Very well placed by Jan.
Ej, pazi isto! Ej, pazi da nas ne navuku unutra! Irvi, na kratku pokrivaš 3! Dobro! Na kratku pokrivaš 3 da nam ne bi krađu izveli! Ajmo 3-2-1 okrenut!
So now back to our leadoff, Valdemar Terkelsen, with runners on first and second, no outs. He also shows to bunt, and a low strike is called. So a low ball and a Small fumble by the catcher. Could have turned into an extra base, but it looks like Denmark's playing safe, and they decided to hold. Count is now 1-1. We'll see if the bunt play is still on. Oh, and the ball's up. So a foul pop-out bunt, not the result Denmark is looking for. We now have 1 out, runners on first and second. Next up, Martin Simonsen. And the bunt seems off now. Last at bat, Martin struck out, so hoping that he's seen more pitches in the dugout now and is ready to get some of these runners in. Shows bunt but pulls back, and we have a monster lead at first base. Possible there was a play on. Oh, and it's down. We have what looks like a single and a close play at third base, but Jan comes in safe as well. And Martin takes the extra base on the throw. Denmark now takes the lead 5-0. We now have runners on second and third base. Next up, Freddie Turkelson. And a grounder to first base that's misplayed. It was a hard hit ball with a tough bounce. Both runs will score, and Freddie is safe at first. Denmark now leads 7-0. It's not clear if they'll score that as a hit or an error. It was a hard hit ball with a tough bounce. Next up, Daniel Julian. And swings at the first pitch. We look like it's foul. It is foul. Count is 1-1. And another low pitch. Count is now 2 balls, 1 strike. Julian is patient this at bat. We now see 3 balls, 1 strike. Croatia has 1 out with a runner on first base. He waits on that one. It's close to the fence. We'll see. And at the fence, caught by center field. Freddie Turkelson will tag up. We now have 2 outs with a runner on second. Another well-played, well-read ball by the center fielder of Croatia. Next up, we have Tobias Hommelin. He'll look at the first pitch for ball 1. He'll hold again. Count is now 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 balls, no strikes. Apologize. Just missed that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Shows a little discipline there. 3 balls and 1 strike. It's hard to tell from here. I believe that ball was inside, but ball forward for Tobias Hørsholm, and Freddie Turkelson advances on the pitch. We now have first and third with 2 outs. Alex Wong takes the bat. And we see the play was on. Wong showed bunt, and then we see a delayed steal looking for a throw from Tobias. And Croatia took the play to third base. All were safe. And a called strike. Count is now 1-1. And a pop-up is, it looks like it could be in the hole. A very nice effort by second baseman. Tough ball to get to. Count is now 1 ball, 2 strikes. And a ball up. And a short conference with the pitcher and catcher from Croatia. Looks like some possible miscommunication on the signs. And a ball low. Count is full. And Alex Wong will take ball 4. Bases are now loaded. And next up is Alexander Dodson. Bayless gets in a first strike. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Denmark holds on the pass ball. And a nice inside strike is called. We now have 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, bases loaded. Larson holds off. Count is 2-2. We have full count with 2 outs. Expect the Danish runners to be running on the pitch. And he fouls one off. Count remains full. And the ground out to shortstop. He takes the out at second base. Croatia comes into bat. Batter Valdemar Hayek has 0-2. Score currently is 7 runs for Denmark, 0 for Croatia in the top third. And Valdemar takes it himself for the first out. Looks like a few defensive changes for Team Denmark. We see Alexander Wong at first base. And Nikolai Rindom in right field. Count is 1-1 on batter Marko Kensevek. pitch from Valdemar. Count is now 2-2. Denmark now has 2 outs and return to the top lineup for Croatia. He shows bunt, played by the third baseman, and a quick throw over to our second baseman to get the third out for Denmark, and they come back in to bat. Number 35, Magnus Kirstein.
Levi, pazi puno, one slipove, budovaštine, kakve zeka.
He takes a look at a low pitch for ball 1. And it's a long ball at the fence. With those wheels, he's standing. He does slide, but an easy triple for Magnus Kirstein. So Team Denmark has a runner on third base, and up to bat is Jan Weikart, number 30. Now have 2 balls on the count. Okay, interesting play there. It looks like a check swing. From my view, it looks like it came down and hit Jan in the foot before it entered the field of play. Certainly should have run it out. But we'll have a discussion by the umpires to see if they agree that it did in fact hit his foot. If they do not, and they believe it was a fair ball, then of course he will be out. It is called a foul ball. Count is 2 balls, 1 strike. call remained overturned. 2 balls and 1 strike. Denmark has a runner on third with no outs. And a single by Jan. Will easily score the run for Magnus Kirstein. And now have a runner on first base. No outs. And top of lineup is up. Now up is Valdemar Terkelsen, number 60. We had a ground ball back to the pitcher, hard hit ball. Pitcher made the play to second base. Might have been a little bit rushed. I think the throw was a bit off. So that resulted in a ball to the outfield. Both runners advance. We have runners on second and third, no outs. Next up is Martin Simonsen. And you'll look at the first pitch, ball 1. Bellis will throw in a low one. Martin Simonsen now has 2 balls and no strikes against him. His last at bat, he had an RBI single. I know he's looking to repeat the performance. A nice off speed by Belas. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, and he waits on that one. It's a 1-hopper to left field. Martin makes it to second base. 1 run scores. So a repeat performance from last at bat with the RBI single. Next up, Freddie Terkelsen. Wild pitch to start off the at bat. 1 ball, no strikes. There are now 2 balls, no strikes. He waits on that one for a single in the gap. It's a tough spot between first and second base. And both runs will score. Denmark now leads 11-0. Next up, we have one of the subs that was entered in, Nikolai Rindam, batting for Daniel Yulun. Has one strike against him. And he pops this one up. It looks to center. And caught by the center fielder. Freddie remains at first base. Next up, Tobias Hummelin. And he looks at that one, looks to be inside for ball one. And a high pitch for ball two. There is a runner on first base with one out. To draw the walk, but Balas does get a strike in. Count as 3 balls, 1 strike. And it's far, and it's out. That's his second homer of the day. This one, 2 RBIs. Denmark now leads 13-0, and we will see a pitching change from Croatia. Next up, we have Alexander Wang. Denmark is currently leading 13-0. We have 1 out. In the bottom 3, I believe we have the possibility for a mercy if we get to 15 runs ahead. And Alex Wang takes the first pitch strike. Count is 1-1. count is 2 balls, 1 strike. And a low strike is called. Count is 2-2. And a ground out to second base. We have Alexander Lodson up with 2 outs. And a first pitch strike. Another ball. And he fouls it off. Is it in play? It will be out of play. And we now have full count. And he draws a walk. Now up, we have Magnus Kirstein, number 35. Last at bat had a powerful triple to count is now 1-1. And a high ball. Count is 2-1. He'll swing through that one. Count is 2-2. And strike 3. Denmark will go back out in the field, and Croatia will come into bat.
esta obsesión se me fuera.
Leading off in the top of the 4th inning, we have number 19, Luka Vilovic. Denmark has also made a pitching change. We now have Oscar Anderson in the mound. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Oscar secures his first strikeout of the game. He swings through the first one. No balls, 1 strike. He leads now with no balls, 2 strikes. Team Denmark now has 2 outs, and Oscar Anderson secured 2 strikeouts to start his debut on the mound this game. Another first pitch strike. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, and a called strike 3. And that is game.